All right, let's get one thing straight before people start panicking. The year 2026 is not a year when 5 zodiac signs are doomed to fail. That's just lazy storytelling. It is, however, a year where certain signs will feel like they are running a race with weights tied to their ankles. If they don't change how they run, that's where the trouble starts. So, what's happening in 2026? Think of it this way. The universe is swapping out its regular family car for a fiery, high-speed race car. This is the Fire Horse, and it only shows up once every 60 years. Everything becomes faster, more intense, and a little bit wild. For some, it's a thrill ride to the top. For others, it's a year to buckle up and hold on tight. Now, every year has a manager, a powerful CEO we call the Tai Sui or Grand Duke. In 2026, the big boss is the horse. If your personal zodiac sign doesn't get along with this boss, you're not getting fired, but you will get a lot more attention.
This is called Fan Tai Sui. It's not a death sentence. It just means you're in the spotlight and every move you make is under a microscope. So let's break this down properly for the 5 signs that will feel this heat the most, especially in business. If you are a rat, you are in a direct clash with the horse. Imagine you're trying to swim peacefully in a calm lake and suddenly someone turns on a giant wave machine. That's the clash. It's constant movement, disruption, and change. For anyone running a business, this feels like sudden market shifts or plans getting turned upside down. It's not about sinking, it's about learning to surf. For the horse, you think it's your party, but it's more like you're the host and you can't relax. Being the same sign as the Tai Sui puts you on stage for everyone to see, creating immense pressure. You also have what's called a self-punishment. This is like being your own worst critic, second-guessing every decision and making choices out of pure frustration. Your biggest challenge this year isn't the market, it's the person in the mirror. Now, for the ox, you have a harm relationship with the horse. Think of this like playing a team sport, but you suspect a teammate is secretly playing for the other side. It's a subtle problem that messes with trust and teamwork. In your business, this could look like a key partner suddenly becoming unreliable, or your support system just vanishing. You have to be extra careful about who is really on your team. The rabbit is in a breaking or destruction relationship. This isn't a total disaster, but it's like building a beautiful sandcastle right before the tide comes in. Things you thought were solid and secure, like agreements, partnerships, or even your good name, can suddenly feel fragile and at risk of being washed away. You face an indirect breaking relationship. This is like trying to make a very important phone call with only 1 bar of signal. The connection keeps dropping. For your business, this can show up as cash flow disruptions, frustrating delays, or projects that just can't seem to get off the ground. The year's intense energy feels draining, making it hard to maintain your momentum. So, does this mean you're destined to fail? Absolutely not. This is just a weather report. If it says a storm is coming, you don't cancel your life, you remember to bring an umbrella. So what do you actually do? You don't hide and you don't freeze. This is a year to operate with tighter control, double check everything. Think before you speak and validate every decision before you commit. Avoid making big risky moves just because you feel impatient or pressured. The fire horse loves to punish ego and haste. Traditionally, you can also carry a goat amulet, which acts like a friendly diplomat to the horse energy. Because in a year like this, the people who lose are not the unlucky ones. They're the ones who refuse to adjust. If you read the energy properly, this becomes a strategy year, not a failure year.